Ago today, the morning commute on Interstate 95 south of Bangor came to a screeching halt.
That morning, slick roads and poor visibility left dozens of cars in a pile of metal with serious damage.
The line of cars stretching for 3 miles down the highway didn't move for hours as smashed vehicles on the road were towed away.
Adrian DiPiazza takes us back to that morning in 2015.
Up of epic proportions on a snowy morning on I-95 North near the Carmel-Etna line.
Hey, can you guys get a cable on that?
Like dominoes, everybody was just slamming into everybody.
Dozens of cars spun due to slippery roads and poor visibility, hitting guardrails and oncoming traffic. Then a chain reaction down the highway and countless cars turned into a maze of twisted metal.
Then other cars were starting to try to get past that one, and they went off higher up, and that's when the pileup started.
Nicole Moore of Newport was there when the pileup started.
So I tried to brake, and I didn't go anywhere except into the back of a pickup truck.
Police say they don't know what initially started the crash, and reconstructing the scene will be nearly impossible.
We'll never know exactly who hit who or those type of things. I mean, it was such a mess of vehicles.
They say the combined effort of state and local agencies was an amazing response.
And they were walking across the tops of vehicles to try to determine who was injured inside.
Richard Trenum was one of many tow truck drivers getting cars off the road.
They're all totaled, every last one of them.
We're told 50 cars were towed away and another 20 involved drove off. One car we noticed has an unbelievable story. A school bus was pushed on top of it and the driver of the Cavalier walked away.
You know, if Hollywood wanted to create a scene, I don't think they could have created, you know, the amount of carnage that was out there today.
And that was Adrian DiPiazza with that story. Hard to believe 10 years ago it made national news, and I can remember in the days that followed some of the reconstruction, a lot from the state police barracks not far from our studio here, just trying to figure out what happened and sort of diagramming all that led up to that crash. It certainly was a wild day. Hard to believe 10 years ago this morning that all happened.